I'm gonna send you a picture of how stupid my setup is.
Jack, you need to think of a clever name for me, pal.
How about Chef Boyardee?
That's
No,
copy.
he's
He's
already
the
got that going.
Wait, who's that?
That's Jack.
He's Chef Hoy. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Chef Hoy.
Yeah.
This is the Best Podcast, a podcast where we discuss all things that are the best.
Welcome, podcast listeners, to This is the Best Podcast. I am your host, Chef Julia Nick Childs. Today, we're going to be making a souffle of an episode because we're going to be discussing best movie food. But I won't be doing it alone. Oh. Joining me today, we have Emerald Dan Lagasse bringing the BAM, Gordon Amanda Ramsey screaming at her picks, and of course, Guy Jack Fieri talking to us from Flavor Town. Welcome, my friends.
Hey, welcome.
welcome.
Good to be back.
Great to be back.
Good to have you here. Ooh. I'm gonna be doing the whole episode. I'm gonna be doing the whole episode like that.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to suggest we wager on how long you can keep it up,
Oh, I can do this for a long time.
as he says in his normal voice.
Oh, yeah, my.
Yeah.
Man, good to see you guys. This is our first episode of 2026, I believe.
Oh, man.
Mhm.
Yeah. We
You
ended
believe?
2025 on a banger on that Christmas episode. And well, we said we're going to come back in 2026. We're going to hit it hard. And I kind of like our topic today because we're going to be discussing best movie food.
Then who doesn't love food, right?
Who doesn't like movies? Who doesn't
100%.
like food? Yeah.
Who hasn't identified with a scene in a movie?
Do you guys like would you guys watch a movie when you're hungry, or is it like or is like I gotta go into a movie full, otherwise if I see food I'm gonna get hungry in
Like
it?
at a theater?
Yeah, well, I mean at home. I
I
guess at
watch
a theater
movies
too.
for the popcorn. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, if I'm at a theater, I'll probably grab popcorn.
It's a must. But I do a lot of gore movies, so usually I'm not hungry when I'm watching like
Do you really?
stab through the chin. Oh, I'm like a B-flick camper horror movie. The gorier, the better.
I like B movies, but I'm not that big on gore. It makes me go, oh my.
I think it makes me feel less bad about my own life when I can just see a shit show on screen for 90 minutes.
Like, I see
So I
somebody get
gravitate towards super gory.
If I see somebody get mutilated on screen, I'm like, well,
love
traffic
that
wasn't
shit.
that
like-
bad today.
You're like, my life sucks, but at least I didn't run into that jigsaw motherfucker.
Yeah, at
Exactly.
least I don't got a knife in the jugular here.
Well, let me ask you guys this though. Like you say popcorn, you know, I think that's obviously that's the most classic like thing to eat and enjoy when you're watching a movie. But do you guys go for those places that are like sit down and you could order like steaks and pasta or you know just normal dining type experience while you're at a theater? Do you like doing that, you know, fork and
I-
knifing it up?
I'm gonna be honest, I've done that a few times and I don't like it. It I just give me the popcorn and a Diet Coke and maybe a flask with some Jack Daniels.
Hey,
And that's all I need. The full-on dinner kind of thing, it just doesn't go with it. It's just like does not feel like a movie. I'm too focused on my food than the actual movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't remember which. I think it was One Battle After Another. I was seeing that at the Alamo Ale House, and there's a person behind me that's like full on with the fork and knife, like making all this noise, cutting up their food.
Dan knows
And I
about
was like,
that.
wait, I didn't sign off for this. You guys got to get like quiet utensils. What's happening?
That is the worst. Sounds around you and people, annoying audience members, that is the worst.
It's true. Yeah, you need quieter, like give me a burger and fries, I guess, or something like that. You don't want full on like
I think even burger and fries is too much. Like, keep it simple, man.
I mean, I'm all for just popcorn.
we had one of
Yeah.
those theaters open up here, and I was security sergeant for it. It was the first one in our town, and we had like the love seats open, the food delivered, the alcohol allowed, the adults were upstairs, the kids were downstairs. And you know what we found after all the movies were over?
Let me take a guess. Used condom.
and lots of underwear that were just shoved into the fucking seats of the dining experience, and it was fucking disgusting.
Really?
So I have never opted in for that. I was security. I had to go like make sure like you can't, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And then the
I
cleaning crew would just pull out dirty thongs, use condoms. It's fucking disgusting. That place
Ew.
did not last long.
Wouldn't you want to like keep your underwear? Where
Unless they're soiled. No, they're like $5 a pair. They're not that expensive.
were they soiled?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe there
No.
was like a kink. They're like
Okay,
finders
I don't think it
keepers.
was a kink.
Maybe.
I just think some woman crapped her pants and then she just had to
Oh,
like,
not like that. But
I'm not gonna be
They're
needing
just
these.
straight up having orgies out there.
or they
What the
fucking
hell?
lost him while they were doing the dirty. But I'll tell you what, after the first opening weekend and we kept finding that, I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna sit out of this dinner dining cozy couch experience.
And on that appetizing note, let's dive into the list.
Perfect.
Oh my, soiled underpants. Okay, I'm excited about this one. I've been thinking about this pick for a while now, and a lot of great picks, honestly. I'll let you guys pick. Jack, you lead us off.
Oh my God. All right.
You take the
Well,
first pick of the year, buddy.
first pick. Well, Ramen from The Ramen Girl, the 2008 Brittany Murphy film.
Ooh, I've
You
never
guys
heard
seen
of
that?
this.
Mm-mm.
That's a God rest her soul, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an American girl stranded in Tokyo. And she learns, she's basically broke and she doesn't have money for the plane ticket, I think. And so she learns ramen, how to master it by a temperamental master. And so, yeah, I think that was pretty weird, though, because it's a movie that I microwave ramen for 2 minutes, 30-cent pack for pretty much my younger years. I didn't know that like high class ramen was available.
Yeah, you didn't. I didn't know it existed either. Like I had no idea. I
I was not
saw
in
it.
the area, but it's like once you have it, though, you're like, what the heck were we eating before?
Hell
Yeah.
no, man. I'm down with the top ramen 5-cent bags of noodle. I don't like the high end stuff. I'm like,
You
no.
what?
Just like
My
I don't like gourmet burgers, and I don't I think certain things should stay at a certain like this is where you're at and you master this domain. And top ramen's there.
that is so weird coming
I
from a
tend to
person with a cooking
disagree.
channel.
I think there's a place for all of it. I still like the cheapo stuff, absolutely, at home. But yeah, if I'm out somewhere and there's a highly touted place, I'll check it out.
Oh, are we talking? Excuse me. Are we talking about cooking at home? Because you said you're microwaving this stuff at home.
Well, that's like
If we're
the
out, yeah, I'll go to a good
restaurant.
ramen place. But at home, I'm making the cheap stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right.
Oh no,
right,
not
right.
me. I like called Japanese. Well, my camera fell. The
It's
tape came off.
so haunted.
I called this Japanese restaurant and I got like the flavor packets for the broth, not the like simmered for 12 hours kind of thing, but I was able to get these flavor packets posing as a vendor that would like to purchase their broth for soups for a company. And then I mastered ramen. Go to my Instagram. Whoa,
Oh my gosh.
it's on my Instagram.
When you called the Japanese restaurant, did you say, "Hello, I'm Amanda Childs"?
I did, and they were like, no, thank you.
They're like,
Give
"Oh
me one
my."
sec. The painter's tape came off, y'all.
I'll edit all this out, or will I? I don't know.
Leave it. Who cares? Look how pretty my new room is. Leave it.
Yes, Amanda's got a brand new setup. It's very impressive. I like it.
Except for the background, which maybe that'll be in the bonus photos.
I like the pink cat house. Very
Ah,
nice.
thank
Hob-
you.
Hobbs is jealous. Meow.
Don't worry, Hobbs. You can come over anytime.
That's a great first pick. Dan, what do you got?
Okay, I'm going to the classic Eat, Pray, Love.
Mm.
And
You
I'm
know, I
talking
never saw
about
Is
that
that a
movie.
chick flick? Because I
Julia
didn't see it.
Roberts playing the title character in it. And so there's a scene there in Napoli, and she's eating one of those like a margarita pizza, and her commentary about it is kind of funny. It's like, "Oh, I'm in love with my pizza. I'm having a relationship with my pizza." Like she's totally into it, right? And her friend, though, her companion, is like hesitant to try the pizza because she's worried about her figure, right?
Oh, come on.
And Julia's like, basically, to paraphrase, fuck all that. Life's too short to fall for all that guilt shit.
It's one margarita, man.
Dudes don't care about it anyways once they have you naked. They're good to go.
You know,
So,
I like a good margarita pizza. My problem is too much crust. They tend to overdo it on the crust. I'm a big
Favorite
fan of
part.
like you put the sauce and the cheese all the way to the end of it. To the edge.
I see. Yeah. Everyone pretty much loves pizza all
Mhm.
around. But everyone has, people have their little their fine tastes about it. Whether you want Chicago style or thin crust pizza or really thick. But it is funny to see how the trend of pizza kind of changes, you know, with time. Because when I was young, everything was thick crust. Everything.
Well,
Thin crust
right.
wasn't
The
even
best.
a
That's the
thing.
best.
And now you got to search high and low for a thick crust. Everything is thin crust.
Yeah, it's true.
That's wild. But yeah, it's good seeing in that movie, and I love freaking pizza. And I think, although I did work at a pizza place for some years, and the owner of the place would always tell us that Italian pizza is nothing like American pizza.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
Far less cheese is the big difference. We go cheese crazy over here in the States.
Guys, I bought Pizza Steel. I've been meaning to use it. We should have a this is the best pizza night.
I'm
What,
down.
pizza steel? What was pizza steel?
Instead of a pizza stone,
Oh.
it's like a huge chunk of steel. You put it in the
Oh.
oven, it gets hot, and you put your pizza on it. You get a good roasted undercarriage.
Does it have holes in there or something, or is
No,
it just it's just a,
it's literally just a hunk of metal.
just like a hunk of?
Yeah.
Underrated way to make pizzas on the grill.
Oh
I
yeah, I love that.
tried
That's what I take when I go camping.
I tried on the grill and it didn't work out too well because all the heat's coming from the bottom up and you need that top down to melt your cheese and what have yous.
Okay, are we about to have the best pizza episode where we do a cook-off with it? Because
Oh,
I'm down.
Maybe.
That could be fun.
that actually could be a fun episode.
I actually made pizzas. I worked at Round Table, the last honest pizza. So
Right, he did.
The last honest.
Back in the day.
That was
Ain't
round
honest
table pizza,
anymore.
home of the square pizza.
Oh yeah.
All right, Amanda, what do you got for your first pick?
Okay, so I really had to think about this, and I realized that as much as I love the best food item, I think I'm more into the food along with the experience. And one thing I can't let go of since a child, I'm obsessed with the yellow daffodil cup that Willy Wonka bites into at the end of Willy Wonka, at
Ooh,
the reveal of the factory, and then there's like the song, and he's
yeah,
kind of quietly singing, and he bites into that yellow cup. He like drinks the nectar and eats it.
that was
That's what
cool.
I want to try. And I did a bunch of research, and behind the scenes, it's just a wax cup. It was disgusting. He had to eat like
Yeah,
6
that's
of
like,
them, but spit it out. But tell me, like, as a child, I was always like thinking, wow, he just picks it up off the tree or the bush, and then he sips it and eats it while singing. I want to do that. So
There's
that's
That's a
my
good
gotta
pick.
number one pick.
I
Yeah,
was
that's
so
great, but there's gotta be a way to make the daffodil thing out of something that is actually edible.
I'm sure there
This
is. You
was
can
what,
do
the 1970? When did this movie come out?
60s or 70s.
Hmm. I think they were
Yeah,
just,
I mean, but that was just that for the movie,
but
it's just
most
a
stuff
prop.
in the factory was edible. Like most of it was chocolate and whipped cream and actually candy gummies, but that cup was definitely wax. Yeah, there's a really cool behind the scenes with Gene Wilder talking about it.
No, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
quick
That's
and
a great.
simple. Love it.
Props to his acting chops for making it not look like wax when he did it.
He was so
Mhm.
good in that movie.
He's amazing.
Okay, my first pick from 1999, The Matrix, the steak.
I
That
knew someone
delicious
was gonna bring that up.
delicious steak Cypher was eating. I did a little research. This scene and that steak has become quite famous. There's countless YouTube videos of people trying to replicate that steak to make it look that tender, that rare, and that beautiful. It's delicious. And that was the steak that made Cypher sell out the human race, basically. So it's good.
That's a
But it's
fantastic
not real
steak.
though, right?
I mean,
It's not a real steak.
it's not a real steak, but ignorance is bliss.
But
I
then
heard
again,
I forget which actor it was telling this story. He was on stage, so not a film, but on stage, and he's got to eat a steak on stage, right? And the prop master came up with the how to make the steak was watermelon.
Oh,
It
interesting.
was that they used food coloring to kind of brown it on the outsides and then some on the inside so you could get that nice pink in the the
Yeah.
center of the steak.
How
And I was like, that's
clever.
amazing. Freaking watermelon steak.
Yeah, I heard for that, and on different movies too, when they need to have ice cream, they get mashed potatoes so the ice cream doesn't melt. Very clever.
Uh-huh.
I love movie magic like that.
movie magic.
Yeah. Well, that's my first pick, The Matrix, the steak. Jack, what do you got number 2?
Number 2, leave the gun, take the cannoli. I'm talking about Clemenza's meatball and sauce from The Godfather.
Oh,
A
hell yeah.
1970 classic.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it's the Sunday gravy. They got a scene where Clemenza, he is arguably the most iconic and little character of the Corleone family, and he's making the sauce. He's got his T-shirt on. He's got the suspenders. You got a bunch of mobsters hanging out in the kitchen. It's a nice moment between the killing and rafting and whatnot. But yeah, it's just, and who doesn't like spaghetti? Spaghetti meatballs, they're great.
Classic.
Mobsters cooking. We could do
Yeah.
a whole episode just on that. There's
Forget
something
about it.
to it. A lot of suspenders. I know, and there's some movie I saw where a guy was making a sauce and he had a cigar
Oh,
just in his
Hey,
mouth
hey,
while
hey,
he just
hey,
kind of like. That's how I picture Dan
Shut
cooks.
it down. Shut it down right now. Let me just go. Okay, if you're gonna do that, let me just go.
Go for
Because
it.
that's the scene I'm talking about next.
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna do another one, but since Jack already opened the Pandora's box
Take us into it.
of mobsters cooking, I'm going with the Goodfellas scene
Hell
where
yeah.
they're in prison, and that's one of them is smoking a cigar in there.
Oh, that was
The
okay.
other guy's
Okay.
doing, he's drinking a little whiskey and he's slicing the garlic so thin, and he says it is so thin it just melts in the pan with little
Yeah.
oil. And there's all this outrage on the internet if that's actually true, if that actually happens.
Is that
And I
all the
don't
stuff they
think it
brought in
is.
prison?
Yeah, they're in prison, but they
But
have
they
it
have,
so
like,
they have it
luxury.
so well. They're not in the general population. They do Sunday dinners in prison.
Mhm.
Great scene. Of
That's
course,
crazy,
with,
dude.
another God rest his soul, Ray Liotta,
Mhm.
narrating that whole portion of that scene, and it's a great one.
Yeah, I love seeing mobsters cook. It's there's something about it that's just kind of fun. They take it so seriously too.
Yeah,
okay. So on the topic of mobsters cooking, how about the Italian women making the pasta sauce? Do you guys know what
Oh.
I'm talking about?
Oh yes, oh yeah, Mamma Mia.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
What specifically?
Now you make me think I don't know what you're talking about.
So there's like an old wives' tale that if you want to hook a man, you got to put your period blood into the pasta sauce.
Hey
What?
now.
Feed it to them,
I did
and then
not
you'll
hear
hook
that.
that man for life. You put him in a love spell.
Did
That
you
was
hear?
like
Evan?
that's how they got the mobster husbands.
Did you hear this at the movie theater that you were cleaning up all those panties at?
All right.
Oh,
What's going on?
Google it. Google it. It's like a thing.
I
Wow.
never heard
You
this.
enchant your man.
Using your period
That's-
blood.
Pretty intense. That's some movie magic right there.
Fucking
If-
disgusting.
If I was married to a woman and she told me like, "Hey, on our first date, when I made you that bowl of pasta, there was some of my period blood in there," I don't
Same as
know how
Red
I would
Wings.
respond to that.
Same as Red Wings.
Same as Red Wings.
Well, I mean, if you're told beforehand, that's probably you're not going to eat it. You're not going to try
Yeah,
it. But
yeah, it's true.
After you've eaten it, and
Unless
you
she's
never
super
even
hot.
noticed,
You guys
you
will do
didn't even-
stupid shit for hot girls.
that's
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of
That's
true.
true.
That's
Yeah,
actually
you-
really true.
You single men, come on.
Folklore
Uh,
and love potions. That's what it's under. It's like a thing.
Yeah.
7 years ago, someone on Reddit did it to their boyfriend. Married now with children. See?
Results. You hear
Oh.
that, fellas? All right, let's get back into it. Amanda, it was your pick, your second pick.
Okay, for second pick, again, going based off of experiences and how I would love to be there, I'm gonna choose the 1991 film Hook with the Robin Williams scene and the Lost Boys. And they go in with it's actually colored Cool Whip, and they have a giant fight. And then through the imagination and the release of just letting go of circumstances, they actually morph it into like a grand feast.
You totally took
Talking
my
about.
you totally took my third pick. That was gonna be it.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yep,
love
yep.
stealing your fucking picks, guys.
Sniper shot.
I always thought I never understood what they were eating, but it looked delicious to me. It all just looked like different colored mashed potatoes, but it was amazing.
It's Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. Cool
Cool
Whip.
Whip. Hmm.
I
Yeah.
didn't think we are gonna have crossover. That's pretty, and that's a pretty obscure scene, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know, it's a
Pretty
pretty big scene to
iconic.
me.
Adults having a food fight with, or an adult having a food fight with the Lost Boys.
They
But
don't do a whole lot of
but it's
food fights
more,
anymore in movies.
It's
Yeah.
more
I honestly
whimsical.
think people would rage about it because of the food waste.
I suppose.
But
It's
back in the
CGI.
day, kind of there was, right?
Yeah, it was like a big they did it all the
Fights
time.
in cafeterias.
Yeah, and I was always extremely upset by it as a kid. I
Huh.
thought it was the grossest thing. Like just the thought of mashed potatoes hitting me in the face
What about whipped cream though?
made me freaking nauseous to think about it.
Mm.
Like any one of those scenes, like uh Animal House, right? I mean, there's a huge freaking food fight in that.
Yes.
Yes, food fight.
Well, has anybody been in an actual food fight here?
One time.
One time, really?
Actually, 2 times.
It's-
Okay, you got to break them down. Where,
man.
when, how old were you?
Both were in my car.
Hmm?
It's probably
Oh,
like
tight
16,
quarters.
20. Yeah. And one was my friend and I were messing around. We got like Jersey Mike's had just come out. And I guess I like it now, but I didn't then. And she's like, why? And I said, because of the lettuce. And she said, what's wrong with the lettuce? And she had her sandwich open. And I said, the lettuce, it's shredded, this lettuce. And like we got in a fight over it. It was really funny, but like soggy lettuce ended up all over my F-150.
Oh, wait, this raises a bigger question. Where do you guys stand with lettuce with your sandwiches or burgers? You like it shredded lettuce or whole leaf lettuce?
None of it.
If it's there, it has to be whole leaf.
Really?
Mhm.
I like
I do a
shredded.
lettuce bun a lot of the time, so
Dan,
lettuce.
Jack, you go no lettuce whatsoever. You
No
don't like
lettuce
any
in
vegetables in your
burgers, in
diet.
anything. I do like salads, but on a sandwich or anything else, this lettuce on there, that's a sin.
I love the crunch. I love the crunch.
If if it's a hot sandwich, nothing cold should be on that sandwich, in my opinion.
that's a good
If
point.
it's a hot sandwich, I do not want to bite into anything cold as
Yeah.
part of the components.
And don't
It's
try to
all
put
gotta
a
be hot.
cabbage. Don't put cabbage in there.
Cabbage, none
That's
of that.
just devil's
What
lettuce.
about
I
like
don't know because
Potatoes, none of that shit. It's gotta be hot all the way
wait a
through.
minute, wait a minute. I've had a chicken sandwich before and they put coleslaw on there. It
I
was
like
amazing.
that.
Ugh.
That's good. That's the crunch. There's a
I like the
sweetness,
crunch.
there's acidity.
You know what? I might be onto that, but yeah.
What I don't like is lettuce in a burrito.
Oh, that's the worst too. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
gross.
In
It gets like
anything.
sloppy and soggy.
It doesn't belong there.
The other fight in my
I
car
don't
was
know
with
where
the
you're getting your
shredded
burritos,
coconut.
but stop it. Don't go there.
tell Chipotle to shove it.
Mm-mm. I don't mind it in a bowl, but in an actual tortilla, mm-mm.
Yeah, it feels wrong. It
Because it
just,
just gets it's the moisture is trapped inside and it
Juicy.
just gets soggy.
yeah. I'm not even comfortable with like like a turkey wrap.
No.
Yeah, no.
Has to be like freshly made because if it's been sitting there, it's gross.
Agreed. Okay.
Anyways, that's my second pick.
My
All
second
right.
pick from
Did
the
we filibuster enough for you to replace that pick that just got stolen?
yeah. Don't worry, I got my replacement pick. From the movie Home Alone in 1990, that pristine bowl of mac and cheese that Kevin was about to eat right before like the bell rang. I remember specifically in the movie theater watching that movie. He was about to dive in. I'm like, man, that's some good looking mac and cheese. And then he was gonna look. He never ate it. He had to get up and leave. And like I was like, no, eat fast. Damn it, you made it. Just like kind of like take and go. But I love that scene. Is almost topped in part 2 when he was all about the perfect cheese pizza. I was all about that too, but that mac and cheese was glorious. It was almost golden. It was
So it sounded like that really affected you back then. So is mac and cheese the first thing you learned how to make?
No, the first actually the first thing I learned how to make was eggs because my mom taught me how to make breakfast specifically so I can make her breakfast like
Oh, nice.
like in the mornings, and it kind of started from there.
Smart woman, a smart
Yeah,
lady.
it's very wise, very
Did
wise.
you? So I am assuming you can make mac and cheese. Have you ever made a bowl that looks as good as it did in that movie?
I think that was just movie magic. That's why I think it might have been CGI a little bit.
CGI, dude.
Like, not even mac and cheese.
Yeah,
That was DreamWorks, man.
so glorious, man. It was so
Lucasfilm.
glorious. And also, like Dan, you're a movie guy. Whatever lens and filter that they used, it was almost like a dream sequence on how beautiful that mac
That's
and
funny.
cheese.
That's
I'll
funny.
send you you watch the clip and you tell
Well,
me.
you got to put it on the episode. So the
I will.
audience
Oh yeah,
can
I'll put
see
it up.
too.
I'll put it up.
That's a perfect cue to use right
Yeah,
there.
I'll put it up. You guys tell me. All right, Jack. Final pick. What do you got?
Well, I have an Amanda moment because this scene, I haven't actually eaten it, but I want to so bad. It is the Cuban pork sandwich, the Cubano from the movie Chef,
Mhm.
2014.
I gotta watch that movie. It looks it. I don't know if it's a good movie, but it sounds.
It is a
delicious.
good movie.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good, man. It's worth it. Check it out.
Written, directed, and starred Jon Favreau. But you just listen to the description of the sandwich, because when I saw it, it's like, damn, that thing looks delicious.
Mhm.
He cooks it in a food truck and he goes around the country like pressed, slow roasted citrus and marinated mojo pork, ham, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard, served on like a French roll bun. Or it's like a press sandwich. I think they even bake their own bread.
Hear that, Dan? Pickles, cold pickles on a hot
I would
sandwich.
My
say hold the
favorite, my
pickles, hold the
favorite.
You can hold the pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
That's a different
You
show.
can hold them. You just hold them. You just don't put them on the sandwich. You just keep holding them.
You just
You don't
hold
put it on the sandwich.
I hold them
Hold
over
it.
here while I take a bite
That's
of the
the whole
sandwich,
thing.
and then I eat.
Jack,
That's
you
how I
can't
eat
hold
it.
it.
Yeah.
Never.
But
Yeah.
hey, man, we got Cuban places up here in LA, man. You gotta cruise up. We got all.
I've
Right,
never
all
had
right.
a Cuban sandwich, but that scene makes me want one.
Oh, because you see it, and because he's a chef in the movie, and he kind of quits this like hoity-toity restaurant and opens up a food truck, and he goes back to his roots, and then he's really about the food and fresh ingredients, So he's got that love, and it's like you see that sandwich, and you're like, oh my god, I just want to
And
eat that.
I think he was able to take Scarlett Johansson home because of that sandwich.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh hell yeah!
That's a fair trade.
yeah.
Good trade.
I don't know, it's Scarlett Johansson or the sandwich. I don't know what
Can't have both. It's like that scene from Seinfeld when George is in bed with a woman and you had to roll
You're
over and take a
right.
bite of the sandwich.
the pastrami,
I never
Yes.
related
Never
so
got
much to a
into
character than in
Yeah,
that moment
whole
with George.
episode where he-
a hot mustard pastrami on rye.
like he can't get aroused
I don't
unless
know.
he has the food next to the bed.
Yeah, what was the
He's-
reason for that? I don't remember.
It
Just
was
getting away
something
with it, I
Is
like
that
he
like a
couldn't-
feeder thing?
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
he just
Canada.
wasn't for whatever reason he had an attraction problem with the lady, but he found that he could get around it if he had food next to the
I
bed.
gotta do that. I'm gonna do.
Like, what does it smell like?
I have
Pastrami.
trouble. I have trouble multitasking and in that kind of situation. Again, much like the mac and cheese, I'm like, I gotta finish the sandwich. I'm not gonna take a bite and then go back to this. Like you're gonna have to
Okay.
wait a minute, sweetheart. Priorities here.
You know where this is going. What's your guys' opinion on food in the bedroom?
Normally,
Yeah.
unless it's like hilarious, like what George did, no, I'm a firm no. I think certain things.
You just want a sandwich.
Yeah, unless I'm just gonna have a sandwich.
That's not 9.5 weeks. That's the deleted scene when Mickey
Mhm.
Rourke had to film me in the
I
movie.
That's
don't.
right.
I'm not a fan of like food in the bedroom, and I'm not a fan of like food and like sex. I don't even like it in like restaurants when they have a belly dancer come out while you're like eating stuff. Because I'm
Really?
like, can
Come on,
you?
bro.
Because again, I'm eating right now. Let me finish, and then you come out. Because I hate like, oh, if I'm gonna
Yeah,
like
I
if I have
Okay,
a
mean,
but like,
as
spoonful, I'm
far
like,
as
oh,
being in
hold
a
on,
being
let
in
me
a
wait while you do your thing here. It's
okay,
gonna
what
get
if
like being
cold.
in a
Selma Hayek came out dancing,
Yeah.
shoved her foot in your mouth, and poured some wine down her leg?
Yeah.
Is
Turn
this
me into a
after I'd
vampire.
eaten?
No, this is while you're in. Well, I think she took over your meal and was just like, "Eat my foot."
Yeah, I was like, well, we came here for lunch.
That's so
I'm
Um,
gonna go
funny.
hungry.
if you know
that's
the
the
I
scene, they
keep
I'm
them
didn't go.
separate.
totally
I keep these worlds separate.
I'm totally in agreement. Like it always puzzles me, like when you hear about gentlemen's clubs that have great wings. You
Oh
know what I
yeah,
mean? Or
never
a
eat oyster.
lunchtime buffet. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna sit there and be,
You
you know,
know, I
eating a hoagie and watching the show. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
doing
funny
right.
it.
that both of you guys brought this public because I was thinking like you meet up with your dude and you're like, "Hey, I got some chocolate sauce, I got some whipped cream." But I guess in a public setting, if I was like watching girls dance or whoever, I would not want to be like chewing down on a fucking wing.
Yeah, I'd
That
feel
makes
really.
sense.
I'd
That makes
feel
sense.
This
The
is one of
belly
those,
dancer
there's
doesn't
two
bother me
types
'cause
of
I don't
people in
sexualize
this
that.
world, the kind
the
of deals, right?
yeah. Also, like eating wings or something like that is like the least sexy food you could have while like
Depends.
being
There's some
Absolutely
freaky
titillated.
girls
insane.
out there, man.
The
There are some
only the
freaky
only
girls.
food that I would say would be okay if I'm like, okay, yes, I'm eating now, you can like titillate me, would be grapes, like some kind of like Roman emperor. I'd just be like,
What about
yes,
chocolate
yes.
strawberries? They
The
deliver you
chocolate would
champagne and chocolate strawberries into your hotel room
That's
for
2 days
free.
of our lives. What am
Days
I
of
yes,
talking
oh
about?
my
We're not.
gosh, throwback.
Yeah, I'm a jack on
It's a
this one. A little
very
bit too
that's a very
much.
boomer thing, and we're not boomers, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, speak for yourself,
I remember it, but I
you're
don't
not a boomer, dude.
bro. We played Techno Bowl. I am boomer.
Mm.
You're clearly not.
Okay,
That's your parents' generation, pal.
moving on. What's our next pick? Who's next?
I
Jack,
forgot.
did you just go?
Oh, he
Yeah,
did.
that was I
Yeah, he
did
did the Cuban
Okay,
sandwich.
the food truck.
Dan's next.
Okay, this is probably the scene that absolutely first came to mind to me because it's I think it's a scene where I most thought about the concept of the food and the character's enjoyment of it. So this is from the movie True Romance. Christian Slater, uh, uh, Patricia Arquette, right? Christian Slater is this comic book nerd, meets a prostitute on his birthday or whatever, if his friends paid for it, right? But they fall in love, right? He doesn't know she's a prostitute. But then she comes clean that night. They have a wonderful romance that night. She comes clean. He finds out about her pimp that's holding a large sum of money that she owes him before she can take off, right? So he goes to confront the pimp, who is played by, and I'm going to get to the food, I promise. The pimp is played by the great Gary Oldman, right?
Oh yeah.
He's
Oh,
he's playing this really, he's white, and he's playing this kind of psychotic guy. You know, he's got the gold teeth.
I think Drexel
You know,
was.
he's got the dreads. You know, and it's really hilarious because he's saying he's talking as if he's black, right?
Mhm.
It's the whole deal with him, and you know, all of his henchmen are all black dudes. And at one point in the scene, he actually says, after Christian Slater asks for Alabama, the lady, to be released from service, uh, I think Oldman says something to him like, "This motherfucker thinks it's White Boy Day," and as a white guy saying that to that guy always cracked me up. But anyways, the scene, this scene is super freaking stressful and like just full on anxiety, right? And of course, Christian Slater ends up capping basically everybody in the room, somehow gets out gets out of there like a superhero. The next scene, he's showing up back at his apartment where Alabama the girl is waiting, and he has takeout. He's
Mm.
got a burger
I
and
forgot we're
some
talking about food.
fries.
Yeah.
And he is so like you could tell like the way he's performing this, it's like the adrenaline is still in him from that whole encounter, right? Which it's still in me as I'm watching the scene. I'm like, holy hell, he just freaking did that, right? So it just syncs up perfectly with my own kind of what I was feeling. And man, he unwraps that burger and he bites into that. And he's just like, he can't stop talking about how great the burger is. And I just think if you're coming off an intense situation like that, the very first thing you eat when you're happy to be alive is going to be the best thing you ever eat.
Yep.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And all that reads in that scene for me as I was younger, and I'm just like, oh, that's the best burger ever.
But did the burger actually look good?
It just looked like a burger, yeah. I mean, it looked like a fast food burger,
Two things about True Romance. Number one, Patricia Arquette smoking hot in that movie. Her and wearing that blue bra that was sticking.
Yep.
I'm always a sucker for that. Just some bra showing on the side. And that scene that you're talking about when he's in like the club and stuff, I love. It's a strange choice, but they had like a lamp that was
Yeah.
just like right at like eye
Like
level, and then like he'd like throw it at something
and
like
he would
that.
direct the light
It
on
was
him,
so weird.
and then
like,
they got into the pushing match.
Yeah. It's like there's no reason for that lamp to be that low. But it's a
good.
great scene.
It's good. It totally works for that scene, though, for sure.
No, it's awesome. It's a great
Yeah.
pick too. Great pick.
For sure.
Amanda, what do you got for third pick?
You know, I have to sidetrack for a sec. You kind of look like a minion, Nick.
Oh, I do actually. I did realize it. Yes,
With the little overall looking
I
thing, the
noticed
yellow
it.
shirt.
Squint
Cute.
the
I see
eyes.
the
And
little
it totally
glasses.
does.
Yeah.
Okay, bringing it back to the wizarding, the wizarding world. Pretty much anything in Harry Potter, but specifically, I want to try Queenie's strudel. Do you guys know that scene?
I
Fucking
did see.
love Queenie and Jacob. I'm not like a romance person, but their love story is adorable. She can read minds. He's a no mage, so he has no magic. He gets sucked into the wizarding world because he got bit by a fantastic beast and Newt is looking after him. Anyways, Queenie is a super hot blonde bombshell, and Jacob is a baker. So he's a little chubby, but he's super handsome. Anyways, he's all fucked up after this bite, and they bring him over to Queenie's house, and she's like, "Oh, honey, you need to eat something. Like it'll help with, the bite and all this stuff." And then she's like, "Do you want this or this?" But she can read his mind. So she goes, "I was going to pick the strudel too." So then she uses her wand and she constructs a strudel in the air. It gets
Whoa.
constructed, puffed, and like all the magic, and lands right in front of him. And then a layer of like sugar dust falls on top. And then he eats it. And he's a baker, right? He's like, "This is the most amazing thing I've ever tasted." And for a baker to say that to her, it was like instantly falling in love. So I would love to try Queenie's strudel.
Yeah, that sounds
A
delicious.
really cool scene.
Any
No, you guys
strudel?
haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen too many Harry Potter movies.
It's not Harry Potter. It's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Okay, well,
Much
I haven't seen any
better.
of those either.
You got to see them.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, I believe I've seen it. I don't recall that scene specifically. But
Okay, that's how I
yeah,
felt about your
magic
last
strudel,
pick.
man. I mean, who wouldn't want to
Magic
try that?
It
strudel.
was on Magic Food. Well, have you guys been to Universal Studios?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
tried
did
the
go.
butter beer?
I did. I
didn't.
did not. I I was with a friend of mine there. We were in line for the butterbeer, and there was a couple like teenagers in front of us. I got a butterbeer and I tried it, and it was very sweet. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, this is a odd beer. She's like, it's not like alcoholic or something. I'm like, oh, I thought it was butterbeer. I thought it
Yeah,
was really.
But
yeah.
you go to like the Boar's Head bar, you
Yeah.
get a butter beer, and they'll throw in cinnamon whiskey. They have a special Harry Potter cinnamon whiskey.
Too
It's like
sweet.
a $22 drink,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they'll spike your butter beer with a cinnamon shot.
Or
Damn.
a JMO.
Yeah. A
That's my
JMO sounds
go-to.
beer because that
No,
butterbeer
I
was
don't
very
like
sweet
Jameson.
as is.
Yeah.
But it was funny. I'm like, I thought this was going to be actual beer, and she's like, you saw a couple of teenagers get a
Yeah,
drink in
it's-
front of us, and like,
Same, dude.
I'm
Well, and
like,
it
I
was like
had the same
I was,
experience.
$7.50
I was like, yeah, I thought they were like really cool. I thought they just had fake IDs and stuff.
here at Universal.
Sir, he was 10.
I just
Yeah, it
went
was a
on
cool.
Christmas.
That
That
was
was
a
pretty
real cool
cool.
10-year-old. He had like an almost goatee. He was all right.
If it's under $12 at a theme park, it's non-alcoholic. What were you saying? You went there for Christmas, Jack?
Yeah, and I went to the Harry Potter place. It's pretty cool. It's like a perpetual Comic-Con. There's all these people running around in their Potter robes, and you know,
My
and you can
wand is
kind of have
here
the
and my robe is there.
I've
yeah, and
got
then you're
my,
walking
I've
around. And
got
I gotta
my
say,
wand, dearie.
their merch is pretty impressive. Like the Harry Potter stuff is like they know where their money's coming from. It's like
Oh,
they
yeah.
have
Epic
any
Universe.
merch you want, you get, and it's like legit. Like you can get actual robes, you can get actual wands, you
Mhm.
can get book bags.
Yeah.
I've got
like
my wand. Oh
properly
my.
They
made
really built
Ooh,
stuff.
up the
a
world.
wizard in the kitchen.
Oh
Yep.
You're a
my.
wizard,
I'll
Harry.
whip it up for you, dearie. Mm,
There
That
you
my
go.
brain went negative, went to the bad place.
Okay, my final pick since Amanda stole my last one from from 1995, the movie Mortal Kombat, when a
What?
beloved character named Kano was sitting in the underworld eating his delicious turkey leg, talking to Goro, and it was a terrifying and delicious scene all at the same time because Goro is telling him like, "Oh, you better do the thing, human," and he's all like, "I don't know, Goro." It's kind of scary and stuff, and he kept biting into it, and like you feel the tension, you feel you're scared, but the turkey leg does still look good too. And I admired Kano because he still ate it. He didn't put it down like Kevin McAllister. He actually finished his turkey leg in the face of a monster like Goro.
I
Is that
have
the
to
scene?
say, I almost had a turkey leg candidate as well. Maybe it's an outside looking in, but I think that anytime there's a super oversized turkey leg in a movie, it's always looks so appetizing. I don't know
Hell
what it
yeah.
is, but I'm always like, I'm dying to do that.
I
Just a big old like Conan with a big old turkey leg, dude.
I
It
would
was
sit and
Bland.
argue with
excellent.
Goro and have him complain about the mortals and the combat.
Look at
just,
Hobbs, so
just
cute.
to get it. I know I'm bringing Hobbs in this thing too.
Is that when he goes, treasure these moments?
Yes, that scene.
Oh my god, I need to do that more in my life. I'm
He
gonna
he also had a
start
sweet
doing that.
chalice with wine or whatever the hell he was drinking.
He's all, yeah.
That was a good party. I would have hung out there.
Actually, that was the best Mortal Kombat movie of the whole franchise, though. The
It
first one.
still is. This
They
remake that
have
they
a they
made,
they
it's
make all these
whatever.
sequels. They all suck.
Yeah, they all Annihilation was at least funny. It was bad. But this new one
No,
that they've made, it was fine. I was just like, why isn't this better?
no,
And
it's the music. The music, the '90s music with like actual, still didn't martial artists and not CGI artists. That was it.
they
That
actually made Goro look scary. I don't know why they made Goro stupid in this last one. I was like, and they killed him
Oh, what?
immediately. It was like, this is awful. And no one ate a turkey leg. It was terrible.
no turkey legs were injured in this film.
But that's my third pick. Mortal Kombat, that delicious oversized turkey leg. Oh my god. Treasure these moments.
Fantastic.
Do you guys
Honorable
before we
mention.
move on? We got our well, all right. Do you guys got any honorable mentions?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Let's hear them. Just throw them out.
that's the showdown in Little Tokyo. Brandon Lee and Dolph Lundgren, where they eat sushi off of naked chicks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember that scene.
oh
You've
yeah.
seen that movie?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
And
beef
the,
flick person. I told you. I watch the beef flicks, but
That's
your
a
rom-coms, I'm not there.
that's another one. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable eating sushi off a naked chick.
She had to be
Because
really clean and not hairy.
but also it'd
Oh,
be
they were really clean.
yeah, they're pretty clean. But also it's just like, are you gonna be the guy that goes straight for the private part sushi, or I'm like, I'll just get this sushi off your shoulder. I'll be kind of modest and stuff.
the shoulder guy.
I'm a shoulder sushi guy. I'll go to a little bit of the tummy and stuff.
See, when I said earlier that like eating in a strip club, not my thing,
Yeah.
would never do it. but I think the sushi off of the naked chicks, I might, because they're
Okay,
not
this is
moving.
back to the
They're
food
not
bedroom,
moving.
guys.
They're not performing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The wasabi, it makes
They're
it hot.
just a table.
She's just lying there. Like,
Yeah.
I
She's
think
So
I'd have
for
more
some
questions.
reason, my mind's okay with that, but not the other.
I
I don't
think
know.
eating a piece of sushi off a lady's body is very intimate. I
Mhm.
mean, that seems,
Yeah,
especially like the tummy.
it's a whole different vibe, you know.
See,
That's what I
it's
was.
we live in different worlds, Amanda, because you see it as intimate, but for we fellas here, we've been to the places with the naked ladies, and very specifically they tell us in the start, it's not intimate. So like, and if you
Oh.
try to make it intimate, we'll throw you out of here.
Okay, like if your lady laid down in bed and put chocolates on her body, you're not gonna eat them off.
Yeah, if she did that,
So that's
okay.
food in the bedroom. That's what I was asking.
Okay, but I'm saying, yeah, but we're talking
Yeah,
He's
but
about
it's gotta
specific
be
taking
naked
them
ladies,
ramen.
naked lady
very
sushi place.
specifically
Naked ladies
certain
sushi place.
things.
Yeah.
It's on Tarzana.
I think I would. I don't really. I mean, I kind of like sushi. I guess I would try it, but I don't know. I don't want to seek that. I want to seek that adventure out.
I'd be in my head too much on like, where am I gonna get the sushi? Am I gonna get it off, like off the goods, off her boobs, off her shoulder?
I would just be really hella nervous with the freaking chopsticks, and
Just use your
my
mouth.
chopstick game isn't strong anyway, so
I'd-
that would be
I
I'd
would
be like
mess-
dropping the sushi all over the place.
I would
man. It'd
mess
be
with her,
terrible.
yeah. I'd pick a piece up, but I would
Oh my
I'd
God,
kind of
and
keep
put it-
reaching over her head and keep dropping it so it fell on her.
I'd only go with Kano
Exactly.
because he knows how to play.
That's right. He treasures these moments.
And the last one is a hot dog. Any hot dog in films, especially New York hot dogs, they always make hot dogs awesome. Specifically in the movie Rounders, when they had this like all night poker extravaganza, and he's up in up probably 14 hours. He takes a break and goes gets a hot dog from the cart guy. Now that to me is awesome too.
Ever since the movie Nothing But Trouble, I've been turned off by hot dogs in movies.
Jack, I'm gonna come back to hot dogs.
Yeah. What else you got? Any other honorable mentions?
That's it.
Okay, for me, The Beauty and the Beast. Come on, the gray stuff, that whole show,
I actually thought
dishes
about that.
singing. There's like water fountains, the teacup talks. Like, I would love to sit down and have that meal and be the guest.
That would
And
be cool.
everybody can agree with me. Everybody, Ninja Turtle pizza.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Those cheese pulls, man.
I wish I loved anything as much as the Ninja Turtles love pizza.
Oh man, every time it wasn't. I didn't look at it and be like, oh, it's. I wanted it every single time. Obsessed with the Ninja Turtle pizza. And then another honorable mention, and then Nick, you have honorable mentions too, right?
No.
Oh,
I only
okay.
have worst.
So I'm gonna do both then because my other honorable mention is I kind of want to try the everything bagel in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
What?
Mm.
I've never seen that.
Did you guys see that?
I've heard of
I
an
did
everything
see
bagel.
that, but I don't remember a bagel.
The everything bagel. That's what the whole movie is about.
It's
Everything
about-
gets sucked up into the bagel in her head.
Oh yes.
Is he a
Okay.
baker?
You got to see it. It's a
I
fantastic
know.
movie.
Actually, that's a good tie-in for my worst one though, Amanda. So
Me
good
too,
pick.
because my worst one is the hot dog fingers. You said hot dogs look good. It's
Yeah,
hot
yeah.
dog fingers and
No.
everything all at once.
Oh my god.
And I saw your reaction because and I was thinking of the same thing. I was thinking of the hot dog fingers when Nick was talking about hot dogs were ruined for him. He hasn't even seen the hot dog fingers.
Oh man, Jamie Lee Curtis. They'll ruin hot dogs for you. And then my worst is the meat pies from Sweeney Todd
Oh
No.
yeah, meat pies are not that appealing.
Sir Jonathan Depp.
with Jonathan Depp. Yes,
Yeah.
Jonathan Depp and
I've never seen
Helena
it.
Boheman Carter and Sacha Baron Cohen.
Is that any good?
Meat pies, man. Human people pies.
Oh, that's right.
For my worst picks, I have the pie from American Pie. I have the chocolate cake from Matilda.
Best.
And I have the Big Kahuna Burger from Pulp Fiction.
Nice.
How could that? Why do you call it
It's
worse?
not a. It's a very crappy looking burger. If you look at it, it's
But he
barely.
says it's a very tasty burger.
He says that, but it was very well. He was there to he was not there for lunch.
You're
Just
not
happened.
Ever
buying
made
it.
anything that was like super tasty but not appealing looking?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
With a
But-
name like Big Kahuna Burger. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I love the name Big Kahuna Burger, but if you look at the scene again, it's a very plain, basic burger. There's nothing special about it.
Tarantino
Uh,
likes his films though, his food and his restaurants.
Well,
and
I mean,
diners.
he wrote True Romance, and he wrote that burger scene in there, and
Yeah,
he
it's
doesn't, he's
very
just
good.
like recycle stuff a lot.
Yeah.
but the American pie is a fucking good
That's
pick.
a that's a good,
That's
that was a good
disgusting.
call. So
That's food in the bedroom that's gone too far.
Amanda
What
said
about
meat
meat?
pies were made of the humans, and so mine is also human related. Um, so there's a scene in the original Conan the Barbarian
Oh,
where the villains are hanging out. They're kind of having this weird orgy situation going on, and Arnie and his buddies are there to freaking kill them, assassinate the big bad guys. But as part of this orgy, there's this huge like cauldron.
Yeah.
There's these, there's these eunuch types that are there like stirring up what is the grossest green color broth that you could imagine. It's
This-
thick. It's like split pea soup or something, man.
Ugh.
It is gross looking. And they're just stirring this stuff up. And as they're stirring it, people come up with their bowls, right, for the servings. And so they take this huge ladle and they're scooping it out. And then they're pouring the soup into the bowls. And then you start revealing the body parts that are
Yeah.
the human body parts that are in the freaking broth.
Such a great pick.
Gross.
I forgot
Gross.
about that.
Even though there's all these like naked hotties coming up with the food. The bowls.
It's
Man,
that's
that's a
basically
rough one.
yeah, that was
That's
like
rough.
that's basically like old-timey Epstein Island stuff right there.
Yes,
Going
that's
on there.
the origin story, if you will.
Such a great pick. Great pick.
I was gonna
Oh,
ask you
and
guys.
they end up in that scene. They end up knocking over the like Conan
Giant.
pushes the whole mighty stone bowl over, so a whole freaking like waterfall of human body parts in that disgusting green.
Yeah.
All soaks all the orgy people. It's just a wild
Oh,
scene, man. It's a
Wow,
wild
great
scene.
scene. It's a great scene.
I got one. It's the infamous guardian of traditional dinner, hosted by the Maharaja of Pankat and Pankat in Temple of Doom.
I was debating
yeah.
on using
Yeah.
That was close. That was close.
very close. Yep.
Gross out comedy. But look at this. I got the menu. This is
It's a
like,
delicacy.
imagine if you're going to this restaurant. I'm just gonna read the items. We have snake surprise, crispy beetles, soup of the head,
Oh,
and for dessert we have primate parfait, chilled monkey brains stuffed
Oh.
to
That's,
death.
that's what they called
Served
it.
in a skull. Commemorative skull that you can take home if you like.
The-
What
for
was
next
the soup of that?
1999.
You say soup of the head?
soup of the
Soup of
head.
the head.
What was that one?
there was the one with the eyeballs, right?
Yeah, when you have the eyeballs. And
It's
the
like-
beauty of it, the scene is the actor who plays Short Round was in Everything All at Once.
Yes, correct.
And so his reaction to him and Kate Capshaw, who later became Spielberg's wife, she's eating it and she's going, "Oh, this is gross, nasty." And like he's just like looking at her like, "Lady, you are one crazy sucker for trying to eat that." There's like, I'm sticking to the bread.
I'll have an apple, thank you. That was such a
Good
great
call.
scene. Well, they don't have like scenes like that anymore. Snake, all of that. Normally, I was like, I'll maybe try a little bit of that, maybe the monkey brains, but for the most, yeah, the snake surprise was like, nope, not doing any of this.
Yeah, right.
All right, we've covered all of our picks, our best, our worst, and our all honorable mentions. What are you guys bringing to the Thunderdome? Jack, let's start with you.
The Cubano from Chef.
That's a good one. Dan?
True Romance burger.
Amanda?
I'm bringing the hook food fight because we both want it.
Because you know you took it from me. And I am going with the illustrious, beautiful, pristine mac and cheese, golden mac and cheese
Ooh.
from Home Alone.
Right.
All right, guys. Do we all have our golden die of destiny?
Well,
All righty. Let's hear them. I'm rolling. Do we all roll at the same time?
Yeah.
No,
gotta
I
do
think
it
we need to do it one at
one
a
at a
time.
time.
So
All right, we'll do it one at a time. Jack,
in
Jack, you start.
yeah,
All
in
right.
the order we picked.
there we go. The Cubano. Oh shoot! Hold on, misfire.
He did
20.
that on
You got a
he did
20.
that on purpose
No, don't this.
to
Disqualified.
build anticipation.
3,
What
3.
was it?
dude. 3,
That's usually what I get.
All righty, Dan.
dude.
I don't have a great
If I-
rolling space. Here.
everybody's
I
gonna
gotta
roll
get
a
little more
1.
space there.
One.
That means the Cubano is the real winner.
That is 18, my friends. 18.
18. Damn.
Damn.
Amanda.
I got a 12.
12. All right. For that delicious bowl of mac and cheese. Let's do it.
20.
16.
Oh,
Dan.
so close.
Looks like Dan
Woo!
won it. The greatest burger ever from True Romance is officially the best movie food.
It's an ordinary burger with an extraordinary experience,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It could be any food that is
Trauma.
consumed after a near-death experience.
That's attached to
Right?
trauma.
That's a very communist attitude. I'm not buying it. Reroll.
Good job, Dan. Good job.
Well done,
Right.
sir. Well done.
Right.
Dan is our first winner of the year, buddy. Very proud of you. Nicely done.
Right. Starting off 2026 hot. Let's go.
Broke my streak.
That's right. That's right.
I won every toss since we went video. I've won every time except today. He broke my
I know
streak.
because I've lost every time.
Is that a fact?
It is a fact. I've won
Dang,
every
bro.
time since we went video. Hollywood Hoy's reign of terror is over, folks.
Because you're the favorite.
Jack's dice are loaded.
Santa
Yeah.
was almost on my side.
Yep.
Almost. And then you won. What a twist.
Well, I'd like to thank all of my wonderful chefs for joining me today. Well, hold on. Emerald Dan Lagasse, Gordon Amanda Ramsey, and Guy Jack Fieri. Oh my. For helping me bake this delicious souffle we call the first podcast episode of 2026. I'd like to thank all of you here. Well done.
Yes, and make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us how dumb we are. I don't know. Whatever you
Tell
want
us
to
your
say.
favorite food scene.
Yeah.
Give us a
Bring 'em in.
delicious. Tell us your favorite scene, or you give us a delicious recipe for eggs,
Or blood broth soup.
or foie gras, or
Eggs
or
Benedict
some kind of
Cumberbatch.
chicken. This has been Nick Julia Childs signing off, wishing all of you the best.
This is the best podcast, a podcast where we discuss all things that are the best.
Best
What?
not to think.
Two years
Best not to
after
think
this,
about these things.
Now you look like the fucking minions for sure.
Yeah.
Where's your spatula? Where's your spanky spoon? Hey.